Seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lock working out of the gun. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ballgame.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But it really helps you get back.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They look to throw. It's Lock. It's caught. Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Lock. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 39-yard punt, giving a good 10 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. On the move to his left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, Durant. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Pickett flushed out right. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun. Pickett escaping the pressure right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to do yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pickett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his 2nd drop right here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the 1st quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Lock's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're...
Now Locke, he lost the football, it's out. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Locke now to throw. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The return is Olszewski. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Throwing on 1st down. Pickett eluding the pressure right. Pushes past him. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw on third down. Pickett, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offense.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Lock going to throw. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Montravius Adams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Heinz Field has always been a tough place for field goal kickers. It's just a very heavy sod. Plus you've got an open end of the field with wind coming off the Allegheny. And sure enough, he kind of chunks this one, and it's no good.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On third down, Pickett flush to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alton Robinson with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get him to fourth down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alton Robinson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Throwing now is Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Locke again. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Locke. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Olszewski now to return.
Okay. Sean came here just. What you doing? Pizza. So I figured that because she came in here.
So let's try this again. The kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Carry there, it'll be second down. They'd love to just strike out with a touchdown right here. It's a long play, so the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to settle down and relax a little bit after this gets to score. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Shotgun snap to Mark.
I just say, you don't need to be going in there right now. You be getting right damn team. You already panicking. You don't need nothing happening to my mom, man. That's what happened last time. I ain't even say nothing else. You want to do it, you good.
This is taken at the 15. A good kick, 48 yards.
I don't need nothing happening to you while I'm in there. Y'all can take the risks, man.
They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they? They've taken momentum. And again to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. And the Steelers have straight on to their lead. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. And I'm telling you, nobody will ever recover more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking,
Then you panic. Then you be trying to rush out of there just to get to there. Nah, I don't need you going through that. Huh?
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, it brings his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times, the punter goes inside and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his legs to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now after all the work he's getting. There's a nice pickup right there. And after
Yeah, but still. I still want to see the machine before you even do that. You want to go take a wash up, do that. But I'd rather for you do that than get in the tub and panic and then hurry up and get out. You're not supposed to rush when you're taking a bath. I know, Mom, but dang, you panic too much. You know, I understand the panicking. I understand that. I know. And then Sean keep coming here without a mask and all that. That too. Keep going around Courtney. Don't know where Courtney been. She don't even wear a mask around her. I'm more concerned about her. I'm more concerned about her, Sean, because she goes a lot of places. Jay too, but it's more. I'm more concerned about Sean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He goes to work at home. Yeah. See, Sean go around Courtney. You don't know where Courtney be before she come over here or before you go over there. But then you go out, then you want to come in here. And then when I say you can't spend the night, you want to always bring up, oh, but when you ask me to do something, I always do it. Nigga, you ain't did nothing. You hadn't even bought me a car like you say you was gonna do, so I'm not even worried about that no more. You ought to want to give me some for letting you stay in my bed all damn time. You ought to want, you paying for my mama her, but that ain't enough, my nigga. That's something you ought to want to do anyway. Bringing me pieces because you want to and all that. Nah. Buying me cars because you want to sleep in my room and sleep in my bed? Nah, that's bribing me. Mama don't see it as bribing, but you bribing us to stay here. Mama see it that you want to be around us. But no, I don't see it that way. It's bribing. When you buy me stuff, that's bribing to stay here. And then you come in here, don't think you're supposed to ask. You go in the room anyway. And then you still do it, and I don't even give you no answer right there. You just go in there anyway and get in the bed. When you asked them a couple of days, I didn't give you no answer. You just went in there and laid down. I just didn't say nothing because I didn't want to argue with my mama. I'm tired of arguing with my mama over you. Don't put this in my face. Or when you ask me to do something, I do it. I don't ask you to do shit. You do it yourself. I might have asked you back in the day to bring me a card or something. Other than that, all the other cards you've been bringing was on you. Yeah, I'm about to start doing it. I'm about to give me All I need is he gonna let me use this. All I want him to do is put me like 50 something on there. And just give me the card and like now. Yeah. No, he got to just send me the email and the thing, and I can just put it in my phone. And whenever he ain't using it. Yeah, I forgot about that though. Jay Runner, I can't use Jay Runner because she got her name on it. And the card got her name on it, so I won't be able to use that. Well, I would. No, but yeah, it said my name, but her name is on it. I guess. I don't know. However Jay said it. Like when Jay said she had to give me the card if she's going to make another one. But I think, like Jay said, her name is on it. Even though I made it for her, she made it with my shit. She could have changed it to her name. Which I don't care, but hey, it's my cash out. Really, Jay Monica should be offering money. You need anything? I got the cash out if you need it. Hey, I offer to let you use my shit. So I should be able to come to you and use that card and use that anytime I want to. I'm gonna test her ass one day. I'm gonna test her. Like I needed to buy this game. Can I use that cash app I let you use just to get some off the game? I'm gonna test her ass. And once she gives me the information, I'm gonna shoot it in my phone. It's my name anyway. I won't mess with the money. If Tamika put something on there for you, I won't mess with that money. But if you got,
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have got the ball and taken it with his feet downfield.
I need that cash out. I need a cash out. You never know when my baby needs some, and I can just send her to her. I know my baby independent. That's why my baby independent. My baby works. She works for what she needs. That's what I love about my baby. My baby works. Nigga, I'll walk over there with him and take a trash out. Who's that there? The one you got. I was gonna call her and where I didn't need to go. I'll walk over there with you. Thank you. told Pooh. I told Pooh, he over here trying to. I was like, look. I was like, yeah, that contrast means it's full. Is that Delta something nobody seen or not? I got told too. Like, sir, sir, can't do nothing to you. Huh? Nah, I forgot to ask.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to be bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason. It certainly is. You got to get points. Okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Lock. And that is incomplete. We've seen this deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top. From the gun, it's Lock. Oh, it stays up. Incomplete. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause. Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
spaces. They said, I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world a one-touch average.
A game of 4 last play. They double down here and get 8. First and 10. Pickett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 47 yards. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Extra point reference by Boswell. And they will slow that one down. Touchback as Tyler Lockett says they're not going to return this week. The Seattle now ready to march on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to
pressure comes and the Steelers taken down. Cameron Henry picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw it is Locke. And pressure gets to him again. Devin Bush in there to drop it at 6 on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And you can say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you use the word spark because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
On 3rd down, Carson had a short gain there as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature for the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Taking on the midfield logo. A good hold down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And this offense has an excellent field position. They take over for the 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Pickett flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have him here at their own 15. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so. You have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all this.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Steeler touchdown. So this defense does have its pleasure there. Remember, they had a fumble return to a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Oswell good with the extra point. And still has a big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says they're not going to return this one. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Locke trying again after the pick 6. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football. ball as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. From the 39, Lock. And that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not surprising by the way that this one is gone. And the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Lock. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Caught on the slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the game of 5. Here's Lock to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown, David still down there. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. 2 little too late, but he was 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally. This was a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It is fielded right at the goal line. And a good return until they stop just shy of the 30-yard line. Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1-0 here, and this game should be over.
It's always fun.
He's got a man, complete. And all at the end of his stretch, ball comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, someone's always coming up, trying to break it together, and now you're free.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep running.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. When they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.